Here I am going to explain the Arduino code and Proteus part of the lab task. First of all, we need to write the Arduino code and need to use DST sensor library. So for writing the Arduino code, we have to use the Arduino IDE. Then we have to select DST type 2 and DST type 11. After that, in the void loop, we have to use two functions to take the humidity and temperature. And in the last, we printed the humidity and temperature. So now I am compiling the code. After that, we have to open the Proteus file. After that, in the Proteus part, we selected these components like Arduino Uno, COM port, and DST11 sensor and a generic register, also virtual terminal. In the Arduino part, we have to import the hex file, and the virtual terminal helps us to show our result, and the COM port helps us to connect the Proteus circuit with LabVIEW. After that, when we run the Proteus circuit, we can see that the result is coming, and whenever we decrease or increase values here, the value is changing also here, and whenever we decrease, the value is also decreasing here.
Assalamualaikum, I'm Fajr Skip. Here in the front panel, we see that we've added a thermometer along with a humidity sensor. We have two graphs for temperature and humidity each, and on our far right, we have a table for showing the date, time, temperature, humidity, and the IDs of our group members. Moving back to the block diagram, we see that we've initially constructed a serial port, and here we have the buffer. We've cleared the buffer here and opened it. We also have this error handling command to take care of the errors. The components, however, are added inside this while loop, and we've also added a time delay function and added the constant of 500 milliseconds, as we're interested in taking the inputs every 500 milliseconds. At the end, we have these two strings for temperature and humidity. Thank you.
So there is a string constant and array constant. We have both the string constant into array constant and connected with the shift register. You can see the shift register here, and so that it will go to the next line after the shift register. Yes, you can see the next line here. Then we have inserted an array in the shift register to upgrade the array inside the loop every time. So there is a table control. You can see the table control here. So then here a local variable is created which will give the table data and show the output. Then there are two strings, first connected with the posture and then connected with the temperature. You can see the temperature here. So the second one is connected with the humidity, so temperature and then humidity. So there is a built-in function here and a date and time function to show the date and time. Then it is increased to convert into a string. There is a string function here. These two strings are connected with the first pin, and then the third pin connected with temperature. So we have connected the fourth pin with our IDs. You can see these are our IDs of our group members. So the rest pins are connected with our so we have then created the constraint in false mode so that it will show around properly and will not show any error here. So You can see basically this was the functions here. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum everyone, I am Zahan Ahmed. After created the Proteus and LabVIEW file, now we'll run the simulation project as a whole to display the data logger table. At first, we paired the COM3 and COM4 ports using virtual serial port driver. Here we can see at COM3 and COM4 pair. Okay. Now, then we connect the config of the Proteus file with COM3 and LabVIEW file with COM4. Here you can see I add it with COM3 and add it with COM4. Now our project is ready to be displayed. So first we run the LabVIEW file and then the Proteus file. So we can see the data here. Here the temperature is 43 degree and the humidity is 77. Now if we increase the humidity mode from the Proteus part, we can notice that the temperature is also increased in the table control. Now you can see if I you can see it from here, it also changes. Now here the humidity part is 79 and here also 79, and if we decrease it, we can see the change also here, and it is now 75 degree, and we can see it from the web chart also. Now let's switch the temperature mode and decrease it from here. Now we can see the real-time data here. Now it shows that it's 40 degree. Now we'll increase the temperature first and then we'll increase the humidity. So we can also see the latest value here. From here we can see that it changes, and if we increase it, you can also see the changes here and also in the waveform chart. So this is our project. Thank you very much.